In Romans chapter 5, verse 19, Rav Shaul, the Apostle Paul, wrote this: "For just as through the disobedience of one man many were made sinners, so also through the obedience of one man many will be set right forever." What is he talking about? Well, the whole context here is how sin has separated us from God. Going back to the first man that God created, if you remember, God created Adam and Eve, and they walked with him in the cool of the evening in close fellowship because they were created in his own image. But of course, they sinned. They allowed sin. They disobeyed God. Nothing took God by surprise in that, of course, because he knows the end from the beginning. And yet, he made a way thousands of years later through one man. So just as sin entered into the world through one man named Adam, his name means earth. He was created out of the earth, right? And of course, Eve was part of that scenario as well. So sin entered there, and we are the descendants of Adam, and so therefore all have sinned and all have fallen short of the glory of God. So just as sin entered through one man, Adam, so too righteousness comes through one man. His name is Yeshua, Jesus. And when I was growing up, there wasn't much talk about sin in the Jewish world, except once a year on Yom Kippur. That's when we go to synagogue, we fast, we pray, beat our chests, and hope and believe that God would accept all our prayers and we could be forgiven and we could go on our lives for another year. However, that is not a biblical model of forgiveness because we can't earn it ourselves. That is God in his mercy allowed a way or made a way for us through the one man who is God in the flesh, the God who came in perfection as a man, Yeshua, and through him now, if we receive that gift, we can be made righteous in him. Yes, good works is important. Doing good things for others is important. Living a righteous life is important. But ultimately, our salvation, our ultimate forgiveness only comes through one source, and that is Yeshua.